Hey, what's up, guys? So we are here for Chopper History, brought to you by Indian Motorcycles and Law Tigers. I want to give a shout out. You got to go the other way. It's opposite.
Okay.
Want to give a shout out to everybody that came out to our bike night last night. It was a pretty hot night. It's been pretty muggy here the last few days and going to be for the next few more days. But thank you guys to everybody that came out. It seemed like everybody had a good time. It was a good crowd. Next one is August, the third Wednesday in August, which I believe it's the 17th. Yes, August 17th. So that's our last bike night for 22. So if any guys missed the first one or the one last night, make sure you mark your calendar for August 17th for the last bike night. I also want to tell you guys, any of you guys going to Sturgis, if you go, Monday is the Meet the Masters ride with DP, Donnie Smith, Rick Fairless, Sugar Bear, and Daniel James. That's a great ride. It starts Monday morning at the O'Reilly's in downtown Sturgis, which is just right at the beginning of Lozelle Street. So I don't know what time. Do you know what time it actually
it's 9:30 to 11.
Yeah, so kickstands up at 11, and then we ride into downtown Deadwood. So if any guys are going to Sturgis, that's where you can find us, as well as our paint show, which will be Wednesday at the Iron Horse, pretty much all day. Registration is from 11 to 1, and then we give away awards at 4. So if you have a custom paint job, come on down to our paint show. Even if you just want to come and spectate, there'll be a ton of cool bikes, good people. It's a good time. So that's Wednesday at the Iron Horse, August 10th in downtown Sturgis.
You know, our paint show, we'll have the best paint jobs in Sturgis will be at our paint show. There's guys from all over the country that actually really look forward to coming to our paint show to have a chance at winning a hand-painted trophy by myself, Jody, or one of the other custom painters that are involved, which there's new guys every year. We have different painters, and we've got some beautiful awards, and come on down.
I just want to, I know we haven't got to these comments in a while, but I'll get to them today. We say Craig Ferry.
Hey, Craig.
Hello. Oscar from Florida, Jeremy, Stephen Drago, Nancy, Milt. Oh, hey, Jason Sims.
Jason.
So I'm antsy for the Chase, which that's what I'm riding this year. And hopefully today I'll be on the 36 again. We had to take the transmission out and rebuild it and put it back in. So actually, which tonight, any of you guys local?
Yeah,
I don't even know where the place.
There's a cruise night tonight, which we're going to ride bikes over. And that's at the old DeSantis Chevrolet building right on Main Street in Brockton. Right now it's an ambulance place, okay, but it's a big parking lot right on Main Street, down the south end. You won't be able to miss it. So we're going to be over there probably around 4:30, and there'll be lots of cool hot rods, and come on down if you're around.
Yeah, so that's tonight. So hopefully I'll be on my 36.
Steven Drago. Did you see Steve Drago last night?
Oh, you know, I saw him, and I said hi to him and then got distracted.
Yeah, Steve, if you're listening, I meant to come over and talk to you a number of times, but I kept getting pulled away in every direction last night. There was so many people, but
yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to bike night. The dude. Okay. Hey, dude.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Kazari. Let's see, Craig. Good morning, Craig. Woody. Hey, Woody. Scott Deacon.
Yeah. Now, Craig is our friend from Vintage Paint. And Vintage is Vintage Pro is a new paint material that we have been using. We've actually been using it for a while, but we've started to promote it because it's great stuff. So Vintage Pro, you can look it up. They make great clears. We're using the clears, the black, and the primers. And the flats. It's awesome stuff. So give it a try.
I just shared a video from them. They posted of a bike that Mike Cerritos, the Purple Flame.
Oh yeah.
They posted that video and then I shared it. So if you guys want to go back in our feed, in our post, you can see I shared a video from Vintage Pro. As you can see, we use their clears.
Okay, Gary.
Hi,
Gary
Gary.
Raphael. Hey, Gary, how's it going?
Wink. Hey,
Wink. How's it going, Wink?
Cheese Matt, I got your
Matt,
foliage thing. All right, guys. So today's guest is John Jessup. Let's just bring John on. Hey, John.
Hey guys,
John.
how are you?
Good.
Good.
How's it going?
Man, it's going great. This bike's running now, and I'm getting ready to ride it down to the shop for the first time and put some miles on it. And all the sleepless nights are coming together here.
Yeah, with plenty of time to spare, right, John?
Yeah, right. We got a whole probably like 72 hours before I need to leave.
Oh shit, that's
Wow.
like a lifetime.
That's good. You're
And-
good.
and
Yeah.
building bikes for Sturgis, that's a lifetime.
Amen.
Yeah.
So tell us about that bike that you got in the background. What did you build it for? What is it?
You know what? I just love FXRs, and it's a bike I wanted to build here. Last September, David hit me up. We were in Cherokee, North Carolina, and he's like, "I'd love to do a paint job with you." So when a guy like Dave says, "Hey, let's do something together," well, it's time to build a bike.
Yeah, that was definitely a cool paint job. That pink is so bright.
Yeah, I can't wait to show up to Sturgis with a hot pink bike, and yeah, I think it's a head turner, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, John, you did an unbelievable job on it. As far as FXRs, boy, that's at the top of the heap for sure.
Well, thank you.
I know we got a lot of time in the paint job between myself and Keith Hansen. You're looking good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What do you got for a drivetrain in that?
So I built a 96-inch shovel head motor. Did the whole Evo lifter deal. I'm running a Speed and Science billet top end, S&S cases, S&S flywheels. I'm doing a spline shaft transmission, so newer style tranny with a cool Arlen Ness primary, and just a bunch of old period pieces. Found an Arlen new old stock Ness cam cover. Got a Parowitz hydraulic side cover on there. Yeah, just all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
What about those wheels?
Oh
Those
yeah,
some
these
throwbacks.
Here. Let's show them here. There we go.
Oh yeah.
So those are some RevTech. Shoot, I don't even know the model, to be honest. Those are RevTech wheels, spun aluminum wheels. So if you haven't ridden on spun aluminum wheels, they're almost as light as carbon fiber, and man, they handle so good.
Yeah, those are a real throwback. That particular, when billet wheels first started coming out, and the spun wheels, those were real early wheels, which nobody runs. You never see them anymore. I mean, you've got so much cool stuff, throwback stuff on that. And of course, I had to give up those bub pipes. I've been saving those for a long time.
I'll tell you what, though, I think they're perfect on the bike, and they.
Oh yeah, they are.
I had a full custom stainless 2-in-1 made just for this project, and I bolted it on, and I was like, man, it's not the right bike for a 2-in-1 exhaust.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Back in the FXR era, when we were building them, nobody ran a 2-in-1. Everybody ran duals, especially bubs. I mean, that was the hot deal, putting those bubs on, the short bubs.
Yeah, they sound so good.
Yeah.
So the more important thing, tell us why you built this bike. For what?
For Sturgis. That's what we do, Jody.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Isn't it going to be in a competition?
Yeah. So we're going to do the bike shows. Also, the Virginia City Roundup is coming up. That I was invited FXR builder. That's Virginia City the last weekend of August. So that's Virginia City, Nevada, right outside Reno.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you, Jody.
me
I'm tired.
my fellow antique outlaw, Sean Jackson,
Yes.
We were saying that you're his only competition.
Yeah.
I don't.
And I said, well, Sean, he does have a Perowitz paint job.
You know what though? That bike Sean's building is pretty insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
When he bought that Pan America and he says, "Hey, I'm going to put it in FXR," I was, I'll be 100% honest. I'm kind of laughing to myself, going, "Yeah, we'll see." It's easy to say. It's a whole different deal to do it. And God damn it, I think he's done it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen any recent
He
pictures, but
sent me some underground pictures. It's going to be pretty cool.
I can't wait to see it. That guy is that's an inspiration when you can take something like that and just say, you know what, I want to mash these two together, and you actually have the wherewithal and the passion and the fortitude to actually get the job done.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So are you going to go back home after surgery?
Yeah,
Then go back
I'm trying to figure out the logistics right now. My California crew is going to be going to meet up in Sturgis with a truck and trailer, so I'm probably going to send the bike home with them. I'll fly out, we'll do the show, and now I'm just trying to find a way to get it back to Tennessee before the smoke out.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so your shop, Dream Rides, is in Tennessee. And
yeah, I have a shop in, my little brother and my brother-in-law are basically running the California location. My brother-in-law Jim does all the bike sales, and we're partners on that. And then my younger brother's the head man in charge in Stockton, and with the hopes of that being his shop here sooner than later. So
that's cool. So Mike Woodyshack says you should wear a white sports coat and a pink shirt and ride that bike like Don Johnson in Miami Vice.
Well, I'm not built like Don Johnson, unfortunately.
It'll be funny. You should.
Yeah. So Janine ordered me a pink tank top. We're gonna put a Dream Rides logo on a pink tank top. You know what I really want to do? I just haven't had time to figure it out. But I thought the Virginia City Roundup is a rodeo / bike show, and I thought it would be hilarious to find a like the turquoise.
Well, he must have got a call. Did you get a call?
Yeah, I just declined it. But it'd be funny to get the rhinestone cowboy outfit and ride into the bike show wearing that.
Yeah. So when I heard about that Virginia City thing, I thought it was like Virginia City, like Virginia. I was like, oh, you have to go all the way to Nevada? That's far.
Yeah, it's very far.
No, go ahead.
Virginia City is a really, really cool. It's an old silver mining town, dating back to the 1850s or something. And for us West Coast people, 1850 is really old. I know you guys up in Boston area, that's like 2 days ago. But but
last week.
Yeah, it's got all the old boardwalks and all the old casinos and places where important people were shot and that kind of thing. So
yeah. So are you gonna call it the Sex Machine?
Yeah. So on when Janine and I were driving up to pick up the paint job on New Year's here, we're just listening to music, and I typically name my bikes after songs, and James Brown's Sex Machine came on. I was like, this is the perfect name, because the Tennessee stop used to be a porn store. Before we opened it, it was a lingerie / porn store. And this is the first bike that I built, frame up in Tennessee. So, I dig the song. It works for the shop. So yeah, the name of this bike is the Sex Machine.
Well, cool.
Yeah. So John, tell us about some of your other bikes. I got this one. That's a cool picture.
Yeah, so that's my son Ryder. Yeah, that's probably the bike that quote unquote put me on the map. I won in 2017. We got a best of show at FXR's of California in Sacramento, and back then, man, there was, I don't know, 50 really top level FXRs that were just insane. You know, all of them had the $10,000 panel paint jobs and all blacked out. And I showed up with a stock paint job, but everything polished and chrome. And I was lucky enough to stand out. And yeah, that's one of my favorite bikes of all time.
What's the motor in that? It looks like it's funky cylinders and heads.
Yeah, so that's a 2001 lower end. So it's got the Timken bearing twin cam lower end with the Baker 6 speed behind it, and then it's a 124-inch fuel injected motor with Axtel cylinders and R&R cycle cylinders, heads, throttle body. Yeah, it's all fuel injected, and we had to make a one-off exhaust because everything's a little bit different. And
yeah, it looks great. You still have it?
Oh yeah, I still have it. I sucked an intake bolt into the motor last October, and I just now got the pistons back from CP. I had to send the old pistons in because they were custom made pistons, and anyway. So it's been a little bit of a journey getting the pistons back, but
yeah,
after Sturgis, that bike's coming back on the road.
How about this one? That's a cool bike.
Yeah, that
is. So that's a FXR, obviously FXR, little cafe racer I built. That was probably 2014, I'm thinking 2013. Anyway, number of years ago. That's the only bike I ever had Michael Lichter shoot. So those are Lichter photos. That was my only Easy Rider bike. So that's so a really fun motorcycle. Yeah. So far, I forgot Easy Riders is back.
Yeah. You still got a chance.
Amen.
I see you got some trophies for this. Was this a Softail? Nope.
Should be back. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know how to mute the calls other than just decline them here.
Yeah, that's okay. How about this Softail? I see. Yeah, that looks like Daytona.
Yep, that was Daytona. We got best Softail there in Daytona. It's 2020 Lowrider S. We did our full motor build. So everything I do, I typically build all my own motors. I pretty much do everything on my bikes between myself and the guys who work with me. That's a 129-inch motor. It now has a turbo Trask on it, or a Trask turbo rather.
We get you. Oh,
sorry,
you're a busy guy.
Yeah. So it's got a Trask turbo on it now, and that thing is so much fun. The new Milwaukee Softails are such an awesome platform.
Oh yeah, they are.
Do you still have that one too?
Yeah, that'll be in Sturgis. I'm going to bring my Road Glide. I'm going to bring that one, and then the pink bike and my wife's Challenger. So.
But you're going to be mostly riding the pink one, right?
Yeah, the pink one's going to go to the shows, and yeah, a lot of people will see the pink one for sure.
Who did the seat? What's the seat on that?
That seat. This is a Saddleman. This is a Saddleman step up.
Yeah.
I was looking for a little lower profile seat, and I completely underestimated the level of back orders in the world right now. It's pretty. You would think doing that for a living, I would know all about the back orders, but I figured FXR is that. It's not like the new bikes. But yeah, I had that one. I've got my Pro. We've got our John Jessup Pro Series seat from Saddleman, but that's a little more of a touring seat. And I don't think this is a touring bike. So
yeah. Well, we have you have an FXR seat up there on the wall.
It's not. It's just my Dynasty.
Oh, okay. We designed some seats for Mustang, and unfortunately, we've had the same problem, and I had a meeting with Mustang this week about the production problems. and they've assured me that they're catching up on all the back orders, but between COVID and everything, it really put them down because they had to shut down, and then getting materials, then getting the help back. So it's been a disaster for everyone in the seat business.
Oh, I can't imagine. I don't think anybody's not been affected. So
yeah.
So John, how come you moved from California to Tennessee?
Well, so I'm trying to put this nicely. So
it's probably the same reason why 90% of the people are moving out of California.
Yeah, just the political environment is pretty rough there. Running a business is extremely difficult. You can be a homeless person and sleep on my steps, or sleep in our parking lot, and I basically have to evict you, or it's insane. But if I put a high flow air cleaner on your bike, it's a $37,000 fine. So
yeah,
that
it's
whole
ridiculous.
deal. So just really wanted a better quality of life for my kids, and I never thought in a million years we'd be able to purchase a commercial building, and somehow the bankers told us yes in Tennessee, and here we are.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you in Tennessee?
We're right outside Knoxville in a city called Maryville.
Oh yes,
you hear
you're
that?
right around the corner from Flea then. Flea's in Knoxville.
Far. Yeah. So kind of a funny deal. When I moved here, it's Maryville, right? But all the locals say Merville. and I just noticed I'm starting to say it a little bit different every month. It's getting closer to Merville.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, Craig Ferry just asked me, is that a pink base coat or is it magenta? No, it's hot pink pearl, Craig, for the base coat on that bike. Just remember that, hot pink pearl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So where is your shop in California? That's just right outside of San Francisco? Is that?
No, we're in Stockton, about an hour south of Sacramento, about an hour and a half east of San Francisco. So right in the Central Valley of California, right up and down. We're minutes from Highway 99. It's kind of a strange deal to just pick up and leave everything I've ever known. We've been in business since 2004 out in Stockton, and it's just really strange to all the relationships with customers I made over the years, all of that. I wish I could bring them all out here, to be honest. There's so many great people out in that area, and such an awesome FXR community. That's one thing I definitely miss is the huge FXR community in Northern California. It's definitely growing. It's growing out in Tennessee, and we're doing our best to help encourage that. But the quote unquote performance bike that I'm into, and that's what I really enjoy. It's kind of born in the San Francisco Bay Area, Northern California, and it's exciting to see it taking root out here as well.
Yeah. Well, you're helping it, I'm sure.
I'm trying.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Is your shop, do you have a service department, or do you just sell used bikes?
So both shops, we pretty much run it like a Harley dealer without the barn shield. So we buy and sell bikes. We've got a full service department. We dyno tune, full parts department. We sell a little bit of clothing, not a ton, kind of our own stuff and some helmets and whatnot. But yeah, we're like a little tiny, maybe a Harley dealer was in 1980 or something.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's good.
Hey, I don't want the kind of Harley dealer problems. I'm good.
Yeah, right.
How is it getting used bikes?
The used bike market is insane.
That's what I've heard.
I was just at the last auction I was at. There was a 2015 Road Glide, 40,000 miles on it. I actually screenshotted it because it was insane. $20,000 is what that bike went for at a wholesale dealer's auction.
Wow. So a
You know,
7-year-old bike with 40,000 miles on it
for
is still
the
20 grand.
MSRP of a brand new Road Glide. You know, the brand new Road Glide, the last time I checked, was $19,999 for the base model.
Wow.
But that being said, you know, I can't imagine having the kind of bills a Harley Davidson dealer has. You know, that's a lot of overhead. And
Yeah.
then, you know, last I heard, the factory is not giving them new bikes to sell, or nowhere near as many as they used to. Well, the bills don't stop just because you don't get bikes.
Yeah.
So,
True.
and the demand is there. People want the bike. So, you know, the Harley dealers have the financing, they have the wherewithal to sell you a $20,000 bike for $30,000, you know?
Yeah.
You see that comment by Wink?
I didn't read Winks, but I see Mark Hendricks, who runs Tobacco Road Harley. He's on here, and we were just at my aunt's in right outside of Philly, and she's the same thing. She could sell like that new ST. If she had 12 of them, she could sell all 12 of them, but she gets like one here and there. And I mean, she's a big dealer, and it's like she still has the same overhead, but she's not getting motorcycles.
That's so messed up. I can't imagine being in that position, you know. I can't, you know, maybe some of these big outfits can afford it, or I you know, I don't know money on those kind of levels, but I can't imagine, you know, working all those years, and then, you know, it doesn't take very long for a lot of money to evaporate in a business.
Oh, you're not kidding.
True.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Wink Ella says, John left the same reasons why I'm getting out of here. The working people and people who want to work are
drugged down by the freeloaders and the politicians.
When I leave, I'm bringing the American flag.
Good for you, Wink.
Yeah. So Wink Ella is a real cool guy. We used a land speed race with him.
Yeah.
He is a guru of the salt.
He was. He definitely is. Wink's probably got more land speed records, motorcycle land speed records than anyone. You know,
wow.
When we were
I know the name.
When we were building our first land speed bike, I was on the phone with Wink every week asking him for advice, and he gave us great advice from experience. It's all, you know, when you go land speed racing, it's all experience. There's no books that tell you what to do. And Wink was a huge help to us, and he was a good friend. We'd known Wink a long time, and you know, we spent a lot of time in Bonneville with Wink.
Awesome.
All right, John. So we don't want to take up too much of your day because we see from your phone calls you're a busy man. How can people find you in Sturgis?
So I'll be at the FXR show on Sunday. I'll be on the Legends Ride Monday, and then Monday afternoon we'll be at the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bike Show downtown.
Okay. And people can follow you on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
And then Tuesday, you and I are going down to Black Hills, right? You had to make an appearance where? At Saddleman?
Yeah, so Tuesday morning I'll be at Saddleman.
You're not going to do the hamster ride?
No, I got to go to do the high seas rally. I have to be down at the high seas rally booth.
Are you going to go on that with us, John?
Yeah, I think so.
Janine said she wants to go.
Yeah. Thank you. She hasn't told me at all.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, so you hit me up on Facebook, all my personal stuff. I'm pretty open to everybody, you know, or the business, Dream Rides of Tennessee or Team Dream Rides in Stockton, California.
Okay, cool. All right. So we will see you in Sturgis. I can't wait to see that all done in person.
Yeah, me either. I can't wait to be in Sturgis. And the Sturgis crunch is real. I know you guys know this all too well. And probably a lot of the people watching this know about it. But I picked up the paint for this bike in January. I thought I'm going to have this thing done by March. No problem.
Yeah.
Well, here it is a few days later, before I'm supposed to be on the road, and we're still not all the way done. But
Yeah, you always
that's how
have
it
good
goes.
intentions.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Are you
Yeah.
riding on the West Coast ride?
Yeah, so we're gonna leave out of Spearfish, meet up with you guys in Elko, Nevada, and yeah, Janine's riding her Challenger for she's doing it for the first time, so that's kind of exciting.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Also, I'll see you. I'll meet you guys in Durango.
What?
Yeah, I'm not doing the whole ride because I'm leaving from Dallas, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna ride to the Four Corners, and then meet you guys in Durango.
Well, sounds
Ride
like
for a
fun.
day or two, and then split.
Awesome.
Yeah. So all
All
right.
right.
See you guys then. Hey, you gonna ride that FXR?
No.
You're saving it.
I'm saving it. This is a
Sean's
cream
gonna
puff.
ride his.
Well, Sean's a little cooler than I am.
Yeah.
I'm not that cool. So, anyway.
All right, John. So we'll see you in Sturgis real soon.
Yes, ma'am. You guys have a great day.
Okay,
Thanks.
you should have that headlight and the air cleaner probably, I would say it should be there tomorrow. Maybe even today.
Cross my fingers. It'd be the guys. One of the shop guys was just calling me, so I'm hoping he's calling me to tell me, hey, the air cleaner and stuff showed up. So,
I
okay.
literally, that's funny. I can't post the picture because it's on a different thing. But the picture that you texted me yesterday, I literally thought it's missing the headlight. Like so odd. I didn't realize that was what I sent the other day because it was already all boxed. Well, it's already all boxed up. I didn't know what I sent you. So
all right.
If you don't get it today, text me and I'll track it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John. Have a good afternoon.
Bye, John.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So that was our show for today. A shout out to India Motorcycles and Law Tigers for sponsoring Chopper History. An extra shout out to Law Tigers for sponsoring our bike nights. So last night we had our bike night. There's a cool bike. Tom from Cycle Pros with his new T-Rex. We had quite a crowd here last night. So if you missed our bike night last night, the next one is August 17th. It's the third Wednesday of the month, the last one for 2022. And don't forget the Perowitz Paint Show is sponsored by White Claw. Is Wednesday, August 10th at the Iron Horse Saloon in downtown Sturgis. So I think that's it. You got anything else? We'll be back next week for another show.
Yeah.
And then it'll be almost time for Sturgis. So thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks to you guys, your comments. Make sure you keep commenting, liking, sharing, all that stuff so we can keep bringing you guys Chopper History. We'll catch you guys next week.
Okay. See you next week.